Well, BG, here we are. Another day, another dollar. Did I say a dollar? I meant like 10 bazillion dollars.
Things definitely are getting a little ridiculous in boating. The boats get bigger and bigger every year, which means they all need a little more power to push. And today we're going to do that. We're going to explore some of those alternative forms of power. Kind of like our crew found here, they definitely found a cheaper way to get around. Welcome back, crew, to this episode of Googans of the Week. Speaking of saving a little money, 2 boats, 1 motor, that might save you a little money on fuel. But it also could cost you a little more in the end. Now this cruise went the opposite way. They found a way to burn a little more fuel than save it. Speaking of burning more fuel, if 1 motor running like that's burning fuel, this guy's got to be burning a whole lot more than that, crew. I don't know what he's even thinking. There's no way in the world he's getting this thing out under power. Probably going to have to wait for that tide to come back up, or he's going to have to rally the troops around the sandbar and see if they can get it pushed off. Kind of like this crew decides to do. Of course, they try the power out method first, but the reality with their power out method is you're not getting any power out with no prop in the water. But of course, once they figure out they can't power it out, they do exactly like I mentioned. They rally the troops at the sandbar and decide to push it out, but I don't know if I necessarily like this method. Speaking of rallying the troops to try and get pushed off the sandbar, our next crew takes that to the extreme. Now, of course, one alternative form of propulsion out on the water is going to be having a sailboat. Those sailors definitely save money at the fuel pumps because they're able to use the wind to get around. But don't worry, those power boaters are starting to figure that out. So watch out, sailors, because your sails might not be safe. Those power boaters are coming after them and stealing them and putting them on their vessel.
No. Oh, no. Oh, it's in the prop. It's in the prop.
Well, I should have said attempting to steal one because it looks like this one's going to get away from him, so if he wants a sailboat, he may have to go shopping and look at some other boats. And speaking of looking at boats, a good spot to look at a boat will be at the Palm Beach Boat Show that is coming up this week. And we are actually going to be there if you want to stop by and say hi, as we're hosting our annual seminar on how to take your boat to the Bahamas. We'll be there at the seminar booth on Thursday at 5 p.m., Friday at noon, and Saturday at 11 a.m. Feel free to stop by, check out one of the seminars, or just say hi. Thanks for watching, crew. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Googans of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening on your waterways, be sure to hit us up on Facebook or Instagram and let us know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like Adam Coolidge, Chase Collier, Dennis Hinadas, John Fraser, Melissa Away, The Real Neil, Trey Cast Boats, and Zach White did this week. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.